Alright, time for a Blue Kayn game. The item changes have been quite favorable towards Blue Kayn here. I'll be showing you how to play this champion and what to build. There will be a complete in-depth explanation for the build for both blue, and I'll also include red Kayn plus an item set in the description. You can check out the Patreon for that. As well as I've released a champion select guide today as well. So if you are interested in that, you can check that out there as well. About 50 seconds, we're going to take the recall here, take the Oracle lens. Another thing to mention actually as well, about 60% of the people who watch my videos aren't actually subscribed. So if you do like my content, watch it more regularly, consider subscribing or checking if you're subscribed. And yeah, with that being said, elo of this game, we are talking roughly Platinum 3-ish, Platinum 2 MMR, thereabouts. So you are aware. I will not be asking for a leash for my Cassio, but I will still be clearing towards bot side to get the, play towards like Graves, better Graves gank, and also the Xayah gank. So we're going to be starting on the Raptors by myself, which is fine. Kind of slowly kite it out while auto-attacking the big one, wait for the second Q. And it'll swipe out the camp. Here I'm just going to go for Crux straight away. There we go. Against the Kha'Zix here, which should be fine. He doesn't really invade or do anything early. Focus the auto attacks on the small one here, so this all dies at the same time. One Q finishes, and then we just do red. You can also start red and do like a save your smite type deal and go into your wolves and drag your wolves into your blue type deal for Kayn clear. But I think I'm gonna do for the Gromp reset, or for the better Gromp reset, into a more efficient spawn time for my camps. So that's probably what I'm gonna be going for here. You want to hit your Q into the wall to get a slight animation cancel. You want to make sure that you stand inside of the camp so you actually hit both parts of your Q, which is important. Walk through the wall here. Here. I'm not going to hit that turret because I have my Q with timeouts anyway, so it's fine. Go. Technically here, if you still had smite, you could smite this up front and then kite it into your blue buff. But I will be going for a wolves into Gromp for a better reset on both of those. And delay my blue slightly, and that's not possible with that tactic. So that's why I played it like this. Botlane is heavily pushing in here. I'm actually going to use E quickly for some HP. Might prompt for a gank. There's a very good chance they could go for this. He could go for this depending on his clear that he chose to do. So warding right now would be a good move. Otherwise, if he's not showing bot lane, he's definitely going to be showing top soon enough. So I guess Cassio could be in trouble. Mid lane could be in trouble here as well. Doing here, I'm just going to quickly smite this. So I'm slightly faster towards this play. Potentially a mid angle. Be on the map a little bit here. I don't think he's going to contest this, so I'm looking like he's just topside scuttle then. Oh, nope, he's not. He's here. Gonna walk over the wall with my team, get over this wall, and then we just go in. Interesting. I cannot get a flash off, apparently. That stinks. Okay, well... that's a little bit worse than I expected, really, but I guess it's okay. I got CC lock there, honestly. 2.4 seconds is a long CC lock. I tried flashing the entire time, but it just didn't want to go, so... kind of sucks, I suppose, but it's not terrible, I guess. My knowledge got very low very quickly there, and the fight situation was looking actually worse than I was kind of expecting. It's kind of fine. I get Dirk first reset here. If I have the money for a Dirk, I will not be buying a tier in between. I'll just get tier on the next recall. If I have the money for both, I'll definitely take both. But if I don't have the money for Dirk, I'll just buy tier with a longsword or something at that stage. I'm going to have the danger ping there because there's a very high likelihood Ka is going to be topside here. My camps are all respawning now, so I can just clear this and then just maybe go back for a bot gank or something. My Cassio should be recalling here. Good kill on the recon for my bot. Gonna walk through the turret here. At this moment in time, I can look to go bot lane. Just run straight there at this point. Depending on whether she's gonna reset or not, which I think she should.
What does Rost mean anyway? Obey.
All he had to do was cancel her back. Don't die for this? Okay. Oh, that's not good. He just had to throw a single Q to cancel her back, and it would have been really good. I just cut her off here. She should be dead here, though, still. Alright, fine. I got the shutdown. I think Ezreal walked a little too aggressively there, probably. I think. Because if all you had to do was just simply kind of just hit one Q and it would have been real fine. I mean, Xayah kind of flashed forward, I suppose. I don't think actually leaving here makes... I probably should have shoved this harder, shouldn't I? I definitely should have shoved this much harder. Atlas gets that. I'm just gonna sit around here for a little bit. I don't really lose anything for this, but yeah, we'll just leave the rest of the wave like that. I either should have decided to insta hard shove or do that. And I this way share at least the cannon gold with my Nautilus, I suppose. Not too bad. I got the shutdown off Xayah. Pretty good. Didn't give Xayah the chance to recall. If I get blue form, I can just start hunting that bot lane very, very easily anyway. 6:30. My camps are gonna respawn here soon. Buff camp's gonna spawn in like 20 seconds or thereabouts. So I'm just gonna reset here. Okay. I could go bot lane here, actually. This looks pretty good. Go over this way. We're gonna cut off over the wall. That guy's very, very low HP. They're probably gonna look for a dive on my Ezreal here, so I kind of have to defend them at this point. Really? I did hit somebody. Wait, did I not hit somebody? I thought I hit somebody. Oh, well, rip me, I guess. They didn't actually go for the dive on Ezreal, which is surprising, to be fair. I got away on like very low HP as well. Let's take these. Take this as well. Ooh. There's a good chance he goes for my Raptors there, honestly, at this point. Okay, okay. All these camps are up. He probably didn't take my Raptors right now. I doubt it. I'm go for this Garen. He's definitely gonna go for this one third plate, I think. Okay, no flash. That's very good information. That's all I really needed to know at this stage. Gonna walk up and auto attack him, hold my W. Okay, or I just lose. I am definitely way too weak for this, apparently. I should have ulted there. I mean, it's fine. I misplayed that, like, completely. That dude was strong as hell, and I disrespected him. 2 levels higher. Way too strong. Greedy play. Very, very greedy play. Stupid decision on my end. That's gonna cost me either Dragon or Herald here. Oh. I completely misplayed that, too. I mean, Cassio gets the kill, so I'm not unhappy about it necessarily. LeBlanc rotates right now, there's a chance. Does she have Cassio? She doesn't. LeBlanc should have this easily. Alright, perfect. They kind of greeted for that one. LeBlanc's still slightly late to the play, though, to be fair, but she ended up cleaning it up, so it's fine. That's good. That's very good. And now I'll just get my top side. They did get the Herald off that, but that's completely my own fault for doing that stupid play against Garen. Like, that dude was not a play I could have gone for, really, because I gave too much by dying, basically, so... yeah. I guess it is what it is. Silly mistakes are made. I probably should just go for this, right? At this point, there's no reason not to just fight this guy. I keep getting a ton of assists, which kind of sucks. I mean, I'm taking all the... like, the kills are fine. Like, getting the kills is great. But playing an assassin and not getting all the kills is not ideal, obviously. Like, as assassins, you just want the kills because you would snowball really hard. But, it's not bad, obviously. Kills are kills. It is just a little unfortunate, essentially. Group these up. There's a good chance he goes for Dragon here for that Garen play, though. Quickly swipe the wave with Kayn. Should be pretty easy. Don't really want to give him too many free hits on this. This way I don't give him a third plate. They didn't start Dragon. That's good. Gonna keep my clear. I'm gonna clear these up, these camps right now, to get my clear in. I got 2 minutes on my blue form, which is what I'm looking for. That's when my game really begins at this stage. Ah, it's like right there. I need to hit the plant to scout the dragon, I think. Didn't start dragon. Very interesting. I'm not going to use my smite here, because if I would smite right now, I'd not have it for a potential dragon, and that would not be good. Just clean up these camps, play it slow, see what happens. No types of vision on this. This Nautilus just needs to go. Just hit it, man. What are you doing? I'm going for the dragon. I'm just clearing the ward there, just to clear the ward there in that situation. If my team goes for dragon, that's all I need. I just need them to go for it. Because at this point, Kat thought we have to go for this, right? Built into this guy real quick with a flash. You are joking. Come on, Alice, don't miss your hook. Okay, I'm just dead. Wow. Fair enough. That is really unfortunate for me, honestly. Well played by them, I will say. I mean, at the same time, kind of poorly played by my team, because, I mean, I don't think Ezreal ult would have been necessarily worth, and they lose? Wow. Yeah, I mean, I get the assist out of that. That's decent, I guess. Interesting. I'll take this. Actually, no, I'm going to take this and then double longsword, I think. I got my blue 4 now, so I'm happy with that. Completely fine. Mythic-wise here, currently Ghostblade, but you can also go a Duskblade, especially next patch, since Ghostblade's getting nerfed and Duskblade's getting buffed. It might shift it into being better to go Duskblade, potentially. Potentially, I say. Like, yeah, I don't know. That's yet to be seen, but as of right now, Ghostblade. Okay, fair enough, you took that. Respectable. Didn't have enough move speed for that, eh? Took all of this. Okay, respectable. That's to be expected. Losing that bot lane fight there, like, was really close. If I would have been able to finish off the recon with, like, my hit there, that would have been really good. I did have a lot of money, so there was that. But, yeah, barely lost out on that one, sadly. Okay. Do I just go mid here, no? Pretty sure I just go mid here. Walking behind his graves. Finish him off, perfect. Gonna have to Ghostblade here as well in case he chases. He threw walls, got some healing. Instant run to his raptors because he's probably gonna hold mid wave first, so I can take his raptors and his Crux while he does that. Oh, we might even greet now. Yep, he did greet. Perfect. I was just realizing his pathing choices there. Because he was going to hold mid-wave there, pretty much guaranteed. And then that allows me to sneak into his raptors real quick and get a good position on that. Clean up this camp and I'll go for the bot play. Ghostblade walk through the wall. Make sure I ult this. Finish him off, perfect. Don't forget to auto attack when you're playing Blue Kayn. Auto attacks do a lot of damage from this champion as well. I'm gonna insta reset here because I don't want to give a free Rift Herald right now. If I stick around here at any point, I'm gonna give a free Rift Herald, which is the last thing I want. They don't have too much shielding, so I'm not gonna go for that, which means I'm just gonna go for the Axiom Arc. Wait, how much gold is that? I was about to say 11 gold. I'm waiting for this. I have home guards now, so I should be able to make it to the Rift Herald in time still, with the 40-minute home guards these days. I'm gonna also Ghostblade here. I'm using it early because my active is gonna come back. So this way I should make it, maybe, if he rushes it. But I think waiting for the Axiom there is actually worth. You can also get the shield penetration thing, but, you know. I'm running in as fast as possible. No, that's not gonna happen. Dash over this way, it's fine. Good kill from LeBlanc. Yeah. just barely too quick there. If he didn't have Ghostblade himself, I would have made it. It's a TP to Bolt from Casio. That's a good TP even. Go mid for the Graves right away here. And then after this, I'll go do Herald. That flash actually prevented me from getting my entire burst on him. I'm gonna have to get the Herald real quick here. Very good kill there for LeBlanc though. This should be a free Herald for me. 40 seconds on Dragon. I should have enough time to swipe my camps, because I'm pretty quick with Blue Kayn anyway, to then after this Herald get those camps. Ideally at this point I would want to use this Herald on probably mid lane. To break that turret so I can open up the options to invade. I'm going to quickly spam through these camps here real quick so I can get to the Dragon. 20 seconds for Dragon gives me enough time, I think, to do this. It doesn't allow for a reset, but I don't currently need a reset because I don't have too much gold to reset with. So it's not really going to be a big deal not to be able to reset right now. Raptors are down, that's fine. Blue Smite upgrade, which is also good. I'm going to quickly walk through everything here. So I'm swiping through these camps real quick. With the current map position, I don't think they should be allowed to do a Dragon at the moment, so that's good. And if they sneak a Dragon here, that would be something else. I doubt it, though. I think, like, current map state, I think I'm fine just doing what I'm doing right now, getting the camps quickly. That sucks. LeBlanc's still mid. I'm gonna have to flash there. LeBlanc still being mid and all, I really can't do anything. My bot lane walked up slightly too far. Gotta loop around. That's spicy. I mean, I'm not gonna get a Dragon opportunity here for sure. A smite for kill there, because I didn't do enough damage otherwise. Sadly. You rat. Created a problem for me there. I might be dead to turret here. Whew. That's lucky. That was close. That was a good flash. Can't really walk up the Graves here. I would die. At this HP range, it's too risky. Ooh, that was a very good Xayah flash. That got me on the turret there instantly. Just gonna insta-herald this, so we have that going while they were basically dead. Same time, we're gonna scout and see the top lane situation. This Garen is quite low HP, we noticed that. Oh boy. I'm gonna insta-ult. I need to be careful here. Ooh, if that hit, he would have died, I think. Gonna just be patient. Garen's most likely gonna walk up anyway. Good kill. Ka couldn't do anything anymore. He was too low on health, and I realized that. So the Garen actually walked up into his death, which is good. Some map awareness on that one. Take as many camps from the Ka as possible. It's always important. The more camps you can take, the better. I can't fight that. You're gonna... Okay, sure. Question mark, ping me, whatever you like. I can't do much about that one, though. I don't even want to fight, necessarily, because I didn't really have anything ready to go on that. Plus, I have 3,500 gold, so... That's the last thing I want to do. I'd rather let him die than give my 1,000 gold shot down there and risk it. No reason to risk it. Got this, and then we go Grudge next. Which I cannot afford this from. Okay, we'll take the CDR then. I'll buy one control ward here, because I think it actually could be useful at this moment. Potentially. There's no way they Baron here, right? I don't think so. I'm just gonna check anyway. Oh no, we're fine. Okay, cool. Let's just get the scuttle here, I think. Should be able to take this, no problem. Quickly snipe the scuttle.
True believers live forever.
Okay. Oh! Sad. Oh. Okay. Guess I didn't have to ult for that, but it's fine. I have Axia Mark, so using ult's not a big deal.
The Darken is gone.
Definitely a Baron. We have good DPS here. Even if it's Ezreal's bot, we have a Cassio. So as long as I make sure Cassio gets to do full DPS to the Baron, we should be good here, no problem. If we didn't have enough Baron DPS, I wouldn't do it in this situation, but Cassio is here, so we're good. Pick that up. I think I'll take my... Nope, I cannot take my reset. I'm gonna take one mid wave and then reset, because this should allow me to then afford my Lost Whisper thingy. The... whatever you call this thing. Yeah, it's actually Lost Whisper. Wasn't sure there for a second. I'm gonna go out of base, take the red buff here, and I want to look to get his camps as much as possible at this stage, instead of taking my own. So the more opportunities I get for that, the better. Don't really want to dilly-dally in my jungle too long, basically. I'm gonna swipe this camp real quick, because it's just a one-shot. Then we're gonna walk up to his wolves here. It's pretty deep by my LeBlanc there. Can I help her? I think I might actually be able to help her with Blue Kayn's movement speed here. Sweep. This should be good. Nautilus gets the angle on that. One shot to Zaya. Got exhausted too late as well. I'm gonna ult this guy in case he has like 30 dashes that could cheese me. And we're good. Yeah, the movement speed there is quite criminal. I actually was able to get in good position there. Oh, built a dash. Transition is the top. Use my Ghost Blade once again. Flash, that's fine. Missed my W, sadly. That hits. Oh god. I have to be careful here. Gonna do this camp real quick. Should be fine, and I can use my E to heal here as well. I have a red buff on top of that. Oh, he tried to turn that around. Oh, this is not good. That's a lot of HP lost there, Graves. Yeah, we have to just go for Dragon here. I think Dragon's the play. My team is going really aggressive though, so I don't know if this is the play actually. I feel like I just go Drake. Just a more consistent way to here to go for the Dragon for sure. Also have Grudge in base, so recalling wouldn't be too bad here either. If my team is not going to recall, I can't really recall myself right now. So even though I can get this, for example, if my team sticks on the map here, I kind of have to be here as well. Right now to conserve some mana, basically, because I'm like half mana, which means still fine, considering I have Mura mana. I need to make sure that I position myself in such a way that my team gets, that I'm there, but I also get increased mana regeneration from being in the jungle. Which can be something helpful to conserve mana. I prefer recalling here. This is a little deep, little long. I mean... clean that up. I think we should be resetting, to be fair, like really, but... I mean, they're kind of trolling at this point, so I guess that works for us. I don't think this push should have worked, essentially. Oh boy. Guess I'll just hit turrets. I don't know if I can end here. I get hit by one form of CC and I'm dead. Oh god. This is a very extended situation, Maybe I could have ended there. Maybe, but like, I don't have any more mana left at this moment in time, so I'm just gonna have to let him die. Yeah, it's too long there, I think. We definitely should have recalled sooner. Got this, and I'll go for the Guardian Angel lost item here. I mean, I might as well get a Red Bolt here, to be fair. No reason not to, really. I mean, this could be an end, but my team is now currently greeting. I don't think this is correct play. Okay, she got it, but still way too risky. We could have just played slower into the Baron, because if they both die here, chance enemy team does Baron would have been worse. But anyway, that is it for Kayn. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the endgame stats. Alright, so for the endgame stats here, I ended up doing 27.3k damage, which is very respectable. On par with Cassio and Xayah. Very solid, really. I'm not surprised to get out-damaged by a champ like Cassio. Or the 80 carry, of course. It's fine. True damage here at 2.2k. We have damage to objectives at 47.6. Try keeping this as high as possible, basically. As a jungler, this should always be a high stat, or try to be a high stat at the very minimum. So if you are winning, it should be this. If it's not, if it's like, if I would have the damage to objectives like Ezreal does, for example, then there is definitely something to fix in your gameplay as a jungler. So this is an easy way to tell. Healing done at 17.4. Damage taken at the most, actually, at 30.7. I mean, to be fair, I have a very squishy, not frontline team, so I'm not unsurprised that I took the most, to be fair. Self-mitigated at 19.3, which Nautilus has more due to his shields, of course. Gold earned at 16.1. And then for the runes here, first strike dealt 1111 damage. Okay, that's pretty good. It's just like burst on single targets is really nice with this. If you get the initial hit, it's really good. Gain an extra 900 gold going into my build as well. You can obviously take Dark Harvest here instead. It's easier to play with because you have less chances of losing your rune. And you don't have to think about anything because Dark Harvest is just going to be Dark Harvest. So it is something that you can absolutely adapt to by just going DH instead and then kind of switching up. You still want to take the Ingenious, but you can just go Magical Footwear Futures with like Dark Harvest with Sudden Impact. Adding Dark Harvest Sudden Impact to these two, and then you switch out that little bit to create that page. But with the Ghostblade, I really do like the first strike because it allows for like that mobility. Really big mobility. I think if I'm going to go Duskblade on Kayn, I'd probably consider Dark Harvest instead. Because Duskblade is more of a I'm going in type deal, extended fights type deal, because you're going to kill targets and then become untargetable for a bit. With execute damage and all that. So it's going to amplify going DH probably a bit more because DH will reset throughout those fights. So it's going to hold more value there. But with Ghostblade, I currently prefer first strike. So that is something you can, I guess, make your own decision on, basically. But yeah, in-depth explanation of everything will be Patreon link in the description, as well as other educational content that you can check out there too. And with that being said, hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with another one. Bye.